The red boy is a very popular image. It was put onto toffee tins and tins of licorice, tea trays and so on. And it was the first ever painting to be featured on a postage stamp here in 1967. And here we have an example of it, of one of those stamps. It's in very good condition. It hasn't been cleaned before, but it has been lined. There is a small tear just above the head here, which probably necessitated the lining at that time. Cleaning has started in these areas here, and some tests done in here and in the sky and at this, the right edge in the rocks. The cleaning has been very dependent on the input from the scientific department because it's a very difficult painting to clean. It appears that Lawrence used either a varnish or a lot of medium in his final layers of paint in some areas, not all areas, but some areas, particularly the red and some of these details of the trees at the edge, at the top, and in these tree branches here, which makes them very soluble to the solvents that we're using to clean it. So in the areas that are difficult to clean, particularly the red here, I'm only able to thin the varnish rather than remove it in total. The cleaning should make the painting more legible. The spatial arrangement of the sitter sitting within these rocks and this rather leaden sky disappearing more into the background, and we should be able to see more of this water in this corner here. The colours, as you can see here, the whites of the cuffs, the ruff, and the stockings will be much brighter, as will this area here, which is quite strongly lit by the moon over in this corner. So during the course of the treatment of this painting, I've been quite dependent on the scientific department to take samples from the picture, which are then mounted as cross-sections so that we can look at the layer structure. In these cross-sections, in the red drapery, there is an initial layer of yellow paint, a chrome yellow colour. And in William Whitley's publication in 1930, the Art in England, he mentions that John Lambton, the father of the sitter, objected to the painting being painted, the costume being painted in yellow. He didn't like it, and so Lawrence changed the colour to red.